Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the R32 GTR. Before I show you the engine bay, let me just explain what happened here with the engine. The videos that you guys were seeing on my YouTube channel of the whole RB26 build, throw out bearings, rods, you know, whatever videos I've been posting of the RB26 was the first rebuild. The second rebuild I did not record just because I wanted to focus on the second rebuild. I already lost a lot of time and money on the first rebuild. But the videos are pretty much the same idea, exact same way how you would install your bearings, your rods, your piston heads, whatever it is that you are seeing on the channel stays exactly the same. The only difference is I did it the second time and I changed the internals from stock to forged. So the first time we rebuilt the engine, as you can see, we were using stock rod, stock heads, everything whichever came with the car. We just polished the crankshaft, upsized the rods, upsized the throw out bearings. History of this, when we picked up the car, there was 4 spun bearings on the engine. We stripped it apart. We upsized the throw out, the mains, and we put back everything together, changed the timing belts, changed everything we could, as you could see in the videos. And, you know, started the car a few times on the hoist before driving it, and everything was fine, sounded fine, no problems. The first drive, I took it around the block and I got into boost. And I could see just blue smoke gushing out of the exhaust. So I knew there was something wrong right away. Got it back to the shop, started inspecting what could have went wrong, and I noticed that the vacuum line to the fuel pressure regulator was disconnected. Now, how did that happen? When I was working on the engine, I had a buddy of mine helping me just adjust the gauges inside the car on the pods, and what had happened is he possibly pulled the line as he was trying to pull the gauge backwards, and that disconnected the connection, which is tied up to the fuel pressure regulator in the front. I did not see that because I was busy doing other things in the engine bay. And anyways, so we pretty much, I think what happened is we ran lean when I got into boost, and we got 4 ring glands that were damaged. So I got it back to the shop, did a compression test on it. It was reading, 4 cylinders were reading half, and I knew that there was something wrong. So we split the engine apart again, and 4 ring glands were destroyed. The cylinder head was destroyed. I think because the timing belt was slightly over tightened and just scored the first journals on the head. And unfortunately with those RB26s, you can't really machine the heads. So I ended up getting a brand new head from Nissan. There was a fellow member on the GTR group that had a brand new head from Nissan sitting at his house for the past 4 or 5 years. And I just bought it off him. What's different about the second build is we pretty much changed everything again, everything from timing belt to timing tensioners, adjusters. We got a brand new head. We got CP pistons, oversized 0.5. We got eagle rods. We used the Kings Racing bearings again, just like how we did the first time. And we went with the Nitto clear cam cover. That's the only difference. And I already drove the car once out. It drives fine, no issues so far. So hopefully it's not gonna go downhill again. So really what happened the first time, why did I just decide to give up? I can't give you an exact answer. The only thing I could think of is because the fuel pressure regulator line was disconnected and we probably went lean and just the ring lines took a shit. So the car sits as is right now. I don't decide to go crazy powers because of the forged internals. The only reason I went forged is because if down the road I want to up the power, I know I have it. All I got to do is just tune it properly. But for now, I'm going to keep it around 300, 400 stock. I'm not going to go anything crazy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break in the engine. I'm going to make sure I monitor the AFRs until I end the braking period. And then I did get ECU, EMU, PNP plug-and-play adapter for the ECU Black, which I'm running on the RX-8. I'm going to switch the ECU between both cars, and I'll just have a tune for the RX-8 2J, and then I'll have a tune for the GTR RB26. And I'll just swap the ECUs back and forth. If it comes a time where I'll need both ECUs, then I'll have to end up buying an ECU. But for now, I only drive one car at a time, and I don't need both ECUs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break in the engine, probably either on the dyno because the weather's getting a little bit shitty now. Plus it's cold outside, so I don't wanna, you know, ruin the paint or anything. As you guys can see, it's freshly repainted as well. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update just in case you see my previous videos and then you see the video now or the car now and you're like, oh, that's not the same build. There's something different. Yes, the first time that I was posting the videos was of the first build. The second time I rebuilt it, I did not record anything. I just wanted to focus on it and get it done. And right now she's all complete, good to go. We did lose pretty hefty on this build here just because the first time engine failed, and there's nothing we could do except for learn and improve for next builds. But it is what it is. But yeah, everything is redone again now. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm gonna start working on the GTR now and the RX-8. A lot of stuff I want to do to the RX-8 has been sitting on the side for now because I was focusing on the GTR. But now this is complete, I can go back to the RX-8 and do a little bit more work. I want to redo the wirings in the trunk just because it's super messy. And then maybe throw it back on the dyno and see what we could squeeze out of it. Let me show you a close-up of the engine bay and that'll be it for this video. So what I want to do right now is I want to do a full 3-inch custom exhaust on it, straight piped. And then what I'm going to do is I want to replace all these gauges here, the old gauges. So there we have the AFR, here we have the oil pressure, and then we have the boost gauge. I'm going to replace all these with AEM products. I'm super excited to be installing that. And yeah, what we have here is pretty much Nitto clear cam covers. Painted all these pipes here. We have eagle rods, oversized by 0.5, so I think we're sitting at 86.5 or 87. Can't remember right now, but we did have to go 0.5 over on the bores. We're still on stock compression, which I believe was 8.5. CP pistons and a brand new cylinder head. Not really, the way it sits, I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. I'm just gonna break in the engine with the current ECU, making sure I monitor the AFRs. I don't go lean at any point. And once I break in the engine, do about 500 kilometers on it. As you can see over there, I have the EMU PNP adapter for the ECU master. I'm gonna be switching between the RX-8 and the GTR ECU until, you know, I get another EMU black for this. And yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update on the GTR because really, it's been a while. I haven't been posting much. And I've been just super busy building this here. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. And also we have built a mezzanine floor here at the shop, which is pretty cool. Now we're gonna have a lot of more space down here to play around with and have a clean environment. So this is it, guys. The R32 GTR is pretty much complete.